All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Here we go again with yet another video and another opportunity to talk gear and survival. And in this one, we're talking the 3 key features that you want in an everyday carry light. We're gonna cut through the marketing BS that surrounds tactical EDC lights in general, talk a little bit about headlamps, and really, overall, how does illumination fit into your survival kit? Thanks to my collaboration with ThruNight, I got 2 awesome samples to work with for this video. One is the A5 that I got right here, which I'm not even playing, has enough lumen power probably to land planes. Well, I'm kind of over-exaggerating, but it is super freaking powerful. And then I have its baby brother, which is this small little keychain light that also packs quite a punch. So we're gonna get into all that, discuss those key features, and overall discuss a subject that I don't cover that much. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so where do we get started? Let's go with smallest to largest, which means we'll start with the Keychain Light. This is the ThruNight TI3 V2, which is the replacement for the other Keychain Light that I had on here that it was great, don't get me wrong. USB rechargeable, all that good stuff, but it had this unfortunate problem where if you bumped the on button by accident, like my wife did when she had her keys in her purse, it'll just switch on and you won't notice that it's on until you pull it out to use it and it doesn't work. So with this one, you don't have that problem. So let's go ahead and look at the operation. First of all, it's stupid simple. You twist it on, you twist it off. There's 2 modes on here. Firefly, which is less than 1 lumen, and then the maximum output, which is 120 lumen. There is also a strobe mode on here, but I really haven't used it, and I don't know how much benefit it would have because, I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to signal from help from some sort of great distance. It's maybe only works real up close and personal. Maybe if you were getting attacked by somebody and you manage to get your keys out with your keychain light on there and you turn on the strobe mode, you can blind somebody with it. I don't know, but those are the 2 main modes that I use. One point that I want to make here is that this does ship with a pocket clip. I've removed it, but this clip can obviously be used to secure this in your pocket or to the brim of a hat for hands-free operation. Okay, now let's move on to the big brother, which is the WowTac A5. And as you can see, it is freaking powerful. So powerful that when I was using it around the neighborhood, I was getting kind of a little nervous that like I was maybe like blasting it in people's windows, or cars would drive by and see me flashing this light and somebody call the police. Who knows? People are weird nowadays. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. I got the specs posted up here. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's multiple lighting modes on this, from Firefly type mode, you know, that's super dim, that might be good for maybe reading a map or doing real low key things, and then all the way up to the super max power mode that you guys just saw. Now with this light, I've done a couple of things to it, nothing major. I just wrapped a little bit of duct tape around it because duct tape, hey, it's nice to have duct tape. And then what I did beyond that was put a piece of glow in the dark tape on it, because when this is laying in my bag, the interior of my bag is black. The flashlight is black. So therefore, instead of fishing around all over the place, I can easily open my bag and locate this because it's glowing in the dark. Now, another thing that I love about this flashlight is that it has a really solid feel and heft in my hands. It's not too big, not too small. I can get a really good grip on this. And I guess maybe in a pinch, if I had this in my hand and I was within range, I could easily pop somebody in the face with the tail cap on this. So that's nice. The power switch is super easy to operate. It's just click, click, click as you go through all the modes. It has built-in memory, so whatever the last mode was that you were on, it remembers it. And some flashlights I've had, they don't have that built in, so if you were in a super low power mode, like Firefly mode, and you turn the light on, you'd hope it would be in that same mode when you turn it back on, but it's not, and it's like blasting out like 500 lumen, which kind of gives away your position and it's not exactly discreet. So you don't have the problem like that with this flashlight. But then another really nice feature that I liked about this is the fact that it is USB-C compatible for recharging. And Why that matters to me is the fact that I've had a lot of Olights before. And Olight, don't get me wrong, excellent brand, beautiful aesthetic, great design on their flashlights, but their rechargeable lights, at least the ones that I have, require a proprietary cable that's basically, it's just like magnetic charging. It slaps on the tail cap and it charges. Cool. But that means that I have to carry another cable with me instead of just being able to utilize the multifunction charging cable that I have right now. So one less thing to drag along with me to keep this light charged, the better. Now you've seen both lights, the Keychain Light and the primary everyday carry light. Let's go ahead and jump into the features that you want in a tactile everyday carry light. The first feature I look for in a tactile everyday carry light is ease of use. If it's dark out or I'm not looking, is that power button easy to locate? Is it, intuitive? And then beyond that, how does it feel in my hand? Is it too light? Is it too heavy? Can I get a good grip on it, or is it slick and it kind of slips out of my hand? So ease of use and ergonomics kind of go hand in hand, but I want a flashlight I can quickly grab, get a good grip on, and turn that thing on without even looking. Moving on to feature number 2, which is multiple lighting modes. Pretty much any tactical EDC light nowadays comes with multiple lighting modes. So it's not like back in the day when all you had was a mag light and it was just simple on and then it was off. Multiple lighting modes are obviously great depending on your activity. For example, if you're reading a map, you don't need 500 lumen on the map. But you might want 500 lumen if you're trying to light up a large room, or penetrate into some super deep darkness in a underground tunnel as you're fleeing a zombie apocalypse that's caused by a viral outbreak. I don't know. You get the point, right? Multiple lighting modes means lots of options depending on the activity that you're involved in. The third feature is related to the power source. We can have this argument, which is better, rechargeable flashlight or one that takes a traditional alkaline battery. And for me, I chose to go with both. For the primary light, I go with the rechargeable option, and here's why. It is a renewable power source, right? If I'm low on battery or the flashlight is dead, all I got to do is plug it into my power bank, and I have this with me anyways to keep my phone up and running, and I have the charging cable. So why wouldn't I go with a rechargeable primary everyday carry light? I mean, yeah, I guess I could throw a mag light in there and it would never even come close to matching the power of this light. You're never going to get that much power out of traditional batteries. And I'd be lugging around, C batteries, D batteries, whatever, and it would just be a pain in the ass. So why do it? I don't have to carry batteries, which means less weight. And I also don't have to rotate those batteries, because imagine, hey, you got some batteries in there, cool, you forget about them. A year later, you pull out your flashlight to use it and it goes dead. And you're like, hey, no worries, I got a battery, but you didn't rotate the battery stock, so the battery's dead, and then you're SOL. Another point to mention about these rechargeable batteries is they weigh less than traditional batteries, and they also operate in extreme cold conditions without fail, and they also have a much longer lifespan. So overall, I can't really think of any reason why I would go with a traditional battery-powered flashlight for my primary EDC. Then with the Keychain Light, I'm going with the AAA option, and here's why. First of all, it's a Keychain Light. It's not gonna be blasting out a ton of lumens, so it's not a high drain device. So I don't need rechargeable, period. It's AAA. I can throw an extra AAA battery in my bag and forget about it, and only rotate it every once in a while. It's a tiny bit of weight to carry, even if I want to. And to be honest with you, I've been using this for a month, switch on, switch off, and so on and so forth, and I have a feeling the battery is gonna last for a fair amount of time. And the thing is about using a traditional battery is this provides redundancy beyond my primary light. So let's say I'm in a situation where the power bank is dead, there's no power at all, that main light is out of commission. Odds are my Keychain Light is still operational. Now, please bear in mind that I'm only focusing on everyday carry right now under normal conditions in day-to-day life. Your needs may vary because I don't know you, right? Maybe you need a headlamp in your EDC. Maybe you need a smaller light that clips into your pocket. I have no idea what your situation is or your EDC needs. For me though, the Keychain Light plus the WowTac A5 in my backpack has me covered perfectly. And yes, I know that I mentioned in the beginning I was going to talk about how illumination fits in the context of my 72-hour gear, but hey, sorry, I just can't because this is not done yet. But when it is done, I will put out a video on it and it'll be a lot of fun to look at all the different options I'm building out. For now, I got a new Tactica headlamp on the way, I got Chem sticks, I got glow-in-the-dark tape, and I'm trying to narrow down selection for a new angle flashlight. But I'll cover all that in a future video. For the time being, I want to know what your go-to everyday carry light is. Drop a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Show your support for the channel by checking out the wide range of survival gear available at thesurvivaloutpost.com. We stock only top quality, rugged, tactical equipment and apparel designed to support any mission or situation life may throw your way. Any gear you've seen in this video is linked up down there in the pinned post, and be sure to check out the suggested videos for more real-world survival content and training.